Anniversaries are time to remember and celebrate history. Here in a few days, the city of Lafayette celebrates 190 years. News 18's Kayla Sullivan takes us down memory lane.
It's been 190 years since William Digby founded the city of Lafayette.
By William Digby, and it's May 27th, 1825.
Digby was a riverboat captain born in Kentucky. He named the city after Marquis De Lafayette, a Revolutionary War hero he admired very much.
And if he had been have a little more ego, we may have been in Digbyburg or Digbyville.
He knew it was a good spot. It was along the river. From my understanding, look at history, he didn't, own the Platte very long, just a few days actually.
Long enough to make an $8 profit, which wasn't bad those days.
He wasn't a settle down and build a house and start a family. He was a riverboat man, and he wanted to be on the rivers.
What William Digby saw back then still rings true today. Lafayette is a hub for transportation.
Wabash and Erie Canal came through in the 1840s, and then just about 10 years after that, the first railroads started to come through.
The mayor says he thinks William Digby would be pleased to see the city staying true to its roots.
The historic integrity still maintained downtown, but also the new things that we've been able to do, the SIAs and the Caterpillars and the Alcoas and now the GEs. We've continued that legacy of strong manufacturing, business, commerce. A lot of those have transportation components.
The city's access to water, rich soil, and moderate weather made it the perfect agricultural hub as well.
It's phenomenal that we started off so small and in the middle of nowhere and have really thrived.
Atwell says the people who first settled in Lafayette were pretty rowdy riverboat people. She says pigs and horses ran loose in the unpaved streets.
But it very quickly, because of the river, because you could get the riverboat up, people could come, families could come up, it started being more civilized. And in fact, 4 years later, we had a library.
The job of the Tippecanoe County Historical Association is tough because there isn't just one story to tell.
Tippecanoe County has such rich history, more so than probably any county in Indiana.
And an anniversary is a perfect time to stop in and learn about that history.
It's like class reunions. It gives you an excuse to come back together and talk about the good old days.
Founder William Digby came back to Lafayette and died here. He's buried in Greenbush Cemetery.
He was a generous man. And so if you need to borrow some money or if he found someone who needed help, he would give them money.
Like many Lafayette residents would 190 years later. Kayla Sullivan, News 18.